Rapper Tory Lanez was sentenced to 10 years in prison on August 8th due to shooting rapper Megan Thee Stallion in the foot in 2020. Washed up and nowadays irrelevant crapper Iggy Azalea did what Mila Kunis and Asthon Kutcher did, but she did this before the couple did this. Iggy wrote a letter to a judge about Tory Lanez's sentencing and saying that he is not an abuser. So she says this. She starts off by saying, "My name is Iggy Azalea and I've been a successful musician for the last decade. I've sold over 65 million records throughout my career, had number one hits on the Billboard Hot 100 and broken records previously held by the Beatles." It's like, woman, are you serious? You gonna start that off by mentioning who you are and how you've been such a successful musician? Just state your name, because the judge is not gonna care about you being a successful musician. Just say your name and that's it. Yeah, you were successful, but not that long, and you're not talented, so you shouldn't be called a musician. You and musician in the same sentence? Sorry, it doesn't go well. And the fact that you previously broken records previously held by the Beatles, I mean, oh my God, that's just sickening that you broken records previously by the Beatles. Like, what the heck? That just don't sit right. No wonder people call Hollywood Hollyweird, because of people like Iggy, Mila, and Asthon are doing weirdo crap like this. I mean, when I heard that she actually tried to convince the judge to change her mind with the whole written letter, I'm like, bitch, what's wrong with you? Bitch, what are you doing? What are you doing? Anyways, Tory Lanez should have been sentenced for life, not just 10 years for shooting Megan in the foot. I mean, it could have been worse. I mean, she could have died if she did not get shot in the foot. I don't care for Megan Thee Stallion's music, but that was messed up for whatever reason for Tory Lanez to shoot her in the foot. Sounds like the dude got issues. Iggy Azalea got the nerve to try to convince the judge that he's not an abuser. Woman, the point is he shot her in the foot, okay? So he's going to prison, so deal with it. You know, it's a good thing that she's irrelevant now. It is. Not just for her being a horrible rapper, but for her writing a letter to a judge about Tory Lanez's sentencing. And because of that, Iggy deserves to continue staying irrelevant. She really does. Iggy, what you just did was effed up. I mean, Mila Kunis and Asthon Kutcher did the same thing. All y'all done lost your minds. Iggy stayed irrelevant for a long, long time. I mean, we know she's not as relevant as she used to be. She had that 30 seconds of fame and then bam, like that. And that's how the music industry was like back in the day. You know, you have artists that, you know, wouldn't make it in the music industry, or if they do, they'll have a 30 seconds of fame, then that's it. They go away. They move on to something else. So pretty much, I guess for the most part, it still exists to this day. I mean, Iggy's not as relevant as she used to be. Nicki Minaj, I mean, she's still out there. Is she popular for the most part? Yeah, she's still kind of popular and kind of relevant, but she ain't as relevant as she was as she got into the mainstream. And she pretty much went downhill a little bit since Stupid Ho. Guys, tell me your thoughts on Iggy Azalea trying to had a nerve to send a letter to the judge to change her mind about the sentencing of Tory Lanez, and your thoughts on Tory Lanez shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. And as for Megan Thee Stallion, people say that her butt is not plastic. It's actually all natural. So that's a good thing if that's true. I remember she was at this one Houston Astros game where she threw a pitch. And I got to say, that white outfit she was wearing, oh my God. Oh my God. Her stomach showing and then that butt of hers, oh my God. Oh my God. Boy, almost lost my crap. Yeah, I mean, she's not a great rapper, but I mean, she is pretty. She seems like she is natural, unlike Nicki and Iggy. All right, that's it. See ya.